Do you also feel that there are particular type of patterns in your relationships, in your life, in the money aspect of your life, in the health aspect of your life? These patterns keep happening and they never change. That is because there is something in your subconscious mind that needs to be changed. We will talk about that in this video. So let's start this video. But before that, hi, my name is Shivani. I'm a manifestation coach. I teach people how to turn their dreams into reality using their own subconscious mind. So if you're looking to book a session with me, check the description. And if you want to buy my Manifest Your SP Unapologetically course, the link for both of these are mentioned in my description below. So you can check those out. And yes, let's start this video. So before we talk about how to change your subconscious patterns, we must talk about what are subconscious patterns and what is subconscious mind even to start with. So subconscious mind is the part of your brain that controls your behaviors, your mood, habits in general. Anything which is running on autopilot in your life is being controlled by a subconscious mind. So it includes your behavior, your mood, how you react on situations. Everything is being controlled by a subconscious mind. Also, the whole body of yours is being controlled by a subconscious mind. Think about it. You don't have to think consciously to use your brain, or you don't have to think consciously to move your hand. If you want to move your hand, you're just moving your hand. That is being controlled by your subconscious mind. You don't give an instruction to your kidneys to function properly. They are functioning properly because function of it is rooted in your subconscious mind, and that is how your subconscious mind works. Anything which is happening in your life on autopilot is being controlled by your subconscious mind. If you meet certain type of people in your life over and over again, if you attract certain type of relationships in your life over and over again, if your SP keeps blocking you over and over again, if in every relationship you get cheated on, it's because of your subconscious mind and the beliefs that you hold about yourself and the identity that you have in your mind of yours. Okay, so that is the brief introduction about subconscious mind, because I felt that subconscious mind is such an important thing that it is very important to discuss about it. But yes, subconscious mind is the whole sole controller of your life. Your subconscious mind is contributing to 95 to 97% of your life, because just think about it. No matter if you think that you are doing some things consciously, you are actually doing those things unconsciously. Like how you will react when someone will say something to you. There are multiple ways to react on one single event, but you react on that event based on how you are programmed to think or perceive that event. So if someone praises you for your big eyes, suppose if someone is praising you for your big eyes, and if you have insecurities about your big eyes, you feel that those are the most ugliest part of your face, you will not think of that compliment as a compliment, and you would instantly think of it as something that they are pointing out, and that is making you feel even more insecure. If you are programmed to think this way, you will not perceive it in a positive manner, which is required for you to change your life. So basically, we think that we are controlling our life consciously, but to be honest, our subconscious mind is controlling our life. And how is it controlling? It is controlling by the program that was fed in our mind since we were like toddlers, since we were like kids, since we have got a sense of the reality. And to be honest, since we have born, we have been programmed to think of certain type of events in a particular way. And that is why I say that you are being controlled by your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is controlling you. You are not controlling your subconscious mind. So if you want to be that conscious creator who is controlling their subconscious mind and who is creating their life and who is choosing their future consciously, you have to take the control of your subconscious mind. How do you take the control of your subconscious mind? You take the control of your subconscious mind when you identify what is there in your subconscious mind. Sounds really easy, right? But it is not. Sometimes or most of the times, you are not even aware that what is your subconscious mind telling you. I have had people telling me in one-to-one coaching that they just don't know what their mind is saying to them. They just don't know what is going on in their mind. And that is something, if that is happening to you, first of all, that is very alarming, because if you are not able to find out what is there in your subconscious mind in the first place, how are you going to change it? It's impossible to change something about which you don't know. That is impossible to be changed. If you want to change your subconscious mind, you first have to realize and identify that what is the thing that is there in my mind. That is the first step. You have to become aware of what is there in your subconscious mind. Second step is you have to reprogram your subconscious mind to think different way. If you can think of your subconscious mind, if you can think different thoughts than the thoughts you are currently choosing to think, you can actually change your life. But people don't have that willpower, but you can only do it if you have that willpower. If you have that willpower and if you have that self-control to identify, first of all, that this is the problem that I have in my mind and I need to change it, then only you can change it. You have to first identify it. Identification is the first step of your identity change. So if you are not changing your identity and if you are not identifying that what is the root cause of my failures, what is the root cause of my miseries, if you're not identifying it, you will not change it. So identification is first thing. Second thing, start reprogramming your subconscious mind. So I have told you that to reprogram your subconscious mind, you have to repeat the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So as I told you that this channel is going to be scientific based and also metaphorical based. So if you want to reprogram your subconscious mind, understand this one thing. Your subconscious mind can be reprogrammed the fastest way by feeling of the wish fulfilled. Just ask yourself that how you have been manifesting your whole life, because as we know, you have been manifesting your whole life 24/7 non-stop. You have been manifesting. How you have been manifesting? You have been manifesting by thinking of a future event, and when you thought of that future event gave you the feeling of excitement if it was good, fear if it was bad. And since we as human beings are so much conditioned to feel the feeling of the fear more than the feeling of excitement or feeling of happiness, we tend to attract more negative things in our life. So just by talking to someone, you can identify if they are optimistic or they are pessimistic. And most of the time, human beings are pessimistic. And if you will see a successful person, you will identify that they are more optimistic than pessimistic. They are pessimistic, but to a point which does not harm them. If you are pessimistic to the point where it is harming you and you just can't think of something greater than your fear, you are reprogramming your subconscious mind to stay in that fear, and you will keep attracting situations where you will feel the exact same kind of fear in your life. So if you want to change something, you first of all have to identify it, then reprogram your subconscious mind by the way of repetition, and you can repeat anything, but mostly I prefer to visualize something because visualization is my strong point. But I also suggest everyone, if you are watching this, I am suggesting you also to visualize more than you are affirming, because visualization is, I would say, it's 2-3 techniques included in one. So when you visualize, you engage most of your senses. You engage your hearing senses, you engage your eyesight by the way of the vision in your mind, and you also identify the voice in your mind. So you are engaging a lot of senses, and that is why you get feeling of the wish fulfilled more quickly than if you are just affirming. Affirmations are also required. I'm not saying that they are not required, and as I always say, you are constantly affirming 24/7 non-stop. So you are just doing affirmations, you just don't know that you are doing affirmations. You have been negatively affirming. But if you want to change your reality, visualization is the way. Visualization is the best way possible to manifest something, because our brain accepts the feelings way quicker than the words. And if you're not a visual person, that capability can be developed by practicing. So if you are saying that I am not a visual person, I can't visualize, it's false. It's not true. You are a visual person. It's just that you need to practice, reprogram your subconscious mind. And the third part is persist. Persist until you see it. So persistence is very important. If you're not persisting, you're not going to manifest, to be honest. Persistence is the key. Persistence and faith will move mountains. Just keep this thing in mind, that persistence and faith will move mountains. If you just stay persistent in your new reality until you see what you want to see, and until what is there in your reality matches with the vision you have in your mind, you have to persist. You can't stop persisting. And even if you have got And even if you have got your desire, you can't go back into the old thinking process, because if you can manifest something good by thinking good, you can manifest something worse by thinking the same old ways. So it's very important for you to change your identity by the way of reprogramming your subconscious mind, because remember one thing, you don't manifest what you want, you only manifest who you are. And by who you are means who you identify yourself with. If you identify yourself with someone who is fearful, who never gets the desire that they want, or they never get something that they always wanted, that is your identity. So you need to change that identity, and that can be changed easily. Okay, so these were few steps that you need to take in order for your life to be changed and to reprogram your subconscious mind and to change the patterns in your life. Yes, if you want to change the patterns in your life, you have to first identify those patterns. When you have identified those patterns, you need to work on the root cause of that pattern. Like, what is the root cause in my subconscious mind which is giving me that pattern over and over again? And when you have worked on that, you will see the shift in your reality. That is my guarantee. If you have not worked on your identity, and if you have not worked on your subconscious reprogramming, you will not manifest. Okay, so I hope you liked this video, and if you did, you know the drill, like, share and subscribe. And if you want to book a session with me, check the description and you will find all the details. And if you want to buy my course Manifest Your SP Unapologetically, the link for that is also mentioned in my description. So yes, I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.